The Digigov platform represents a pivotal move towards modernizing St. Lucia's public sector. By providing a single access point for over 150 services across 8 ministries, Digigov simplifies processes that traditionally require traditional in-person visits and physical paperwork. Marlon Nassus, Director of the Division of Public Sector Modernization, highlighted the platform's growing adoption and its benefits.
We currently have over 25,000 users registered onto the Digigov platform. We have about 45 services available to the public, including some back-end services that supports our police force so that they can assist them with the policing for checking on vehicle registration and the validity of persons' licenses. So currently there are the agencies that are involved is ROSIP, so you can do a register of business. You also have the renewal of driver's licenses, as well as the ability to apply for a birth and death certificate.
Meanwhile, a significant upcoming feature is the ability to renew passports online. This addition is expected to alleviate long queues at immigration offices, making the renewal process more accessible and time-efficient for citizens.
We have several different agencies coming onto the platform very soon. One would be the Ministry of Commerce. Another would be the Attorney General's Chambers, looking at the marriage licenses, as well as some of the other agencies responsible for our work permits, the Labor Department. So that's a very big one for us because we have a lot of persons coming into St. Lucia on work permits. So that will be available soon. We're also working with the Ministry of National Security with regards to the passports online. So that will be something available to St. Lucians very, very soon. And we're very excited actually about the ability for our citizens to be able to renew their passports online very, very soon.
In evaluating the effectiveness of the Digigov platform, Director Marlon Nassus emphasized its growing convenience and efficiency. He pointed out that several government agencies, particularly the Registry of Companies and Intellectual Property, have experienced significant improvements in service delivery as a result of the digital system.
Two other things that we've recognized over the last 2 years, especially with the Registry of Companies and Intellectual Property, is that they have now been inundated with applications because the application is now available to persons 24/7. So under normal circumstances, when you leave on a Friday, on come Monday and there will be 0 applications until the first person walks into the building. On a Monday morning when they come to work, there are several applications for registration of a business because persons would have gone to the platform over the weekend and applied for those services. So we're seeing that the uptick in the number of applications have increased, both at ROSIP as well as the Department of Transport, with regards to the amount of applications that come to them in the offline hours or when the government is closed. So we're seeing that as a benefit of Digigov, that convenience that we speak about all the time. And we're hoping that with the additional service that we put online, the public will be more inclined to access government services online instead of going into the government offices all the time.
Minister for the Public Service, Honorable Dr. Virginia Albert Poyet, has expressed satisfaction with the performance of the government's Digigov platform, noting that it has exceeded its initial expectations. She emphasized the success of Digigov marks a significant milestone in St. Lucia's ongoing efforts to modernize public service delivery and improve accessibility for all.
Well, so far the reports reaching the government is that we are on target, and in some areas we are actually surpassing our target. And the feedback coming from the general public and even persons from the outside looking in, they are already rating St. Lucia very high with regards to technology. And I think the aim of the government is to put St. Lucia at the top. Not that we will only stick to what Julian Alfred has done for us, but it is an inspiration for us to continue to aspire to be the top. And with Digigov, taking government services at that level is one where first we look at the issue of providing quality service to the public.
With the continued evolution of the digital landscape, platforms like Digigov are essential in bridging the gap between government services and citizen needs. By embracing technology, St. Lucia is not only improving service delivery, but also setting a precedent for digital governance in the Caribbean region.